Hello, Cancerians. Welcome to your general tarot reading for 2026. We're going to see what the predictions are for you and the year ahead. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. And if you're not new here, welcome back. This is a general reading, so it's not going to connect with absolutely everybody out there all the time. I do always say, please check out the readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a comprehensive view of the year ahead, the month ahead, whatever it is you're looking at. So we're going to see what you can expect in the new year. We're going to see what you're going to get more of, experience more of, the overall lesson, your overall advice, and then how you can best prepare for the new year. Then we'll get your tarot cards and talk through all of it. I'm going to pull the cards all in a row, so if you want to skip over this part, that's perfectly fine. I do get some downloads as the cards come out, but I'll try to make sure to repeat those when we later talk through the cards. You've got number 40, follow the leader. Are you becoming a leader? You've got Wizard of Awareness underneath. I feel like you are becoming a leader. Let's get one more here. Overall themes for Cancers. Gentle Gardener, number 2. As a Cancer myself, I feel like 2026, I'm hopeful for it. I'm hopeful because God knows, I feel like the last 16, 17 years have been brutal for us. Higher power, number 4. I love to see that. That means that you're tapping into spirituality and you're trusting that things are going to work out. I'm going to get one more here. You've got the numbers 2 and 4 right here. So that could be important for you in the year. You've got number 31. That's also a 4 card in numerology. This is the Y card. You're getting inquisitive. You're learning more. You might be feeling very existential. This Milk and Honey card was on the bottom twice, so I'm going to take it. That's a good omen and a good sign. That's joy, comfort, and abundance. That's feeling good, having good times. So let's see what you'll see more of. All right, you've got 2 cards. Let's see what they are. Your first card is Mortar and Pestle, Integration, Subtlety, and Thoroughness. Your second card is Tend, Maintenance, Encouragement, and Guidance. I feel like you're learning something in the year. I feel like maybe you're going back to school or taking up a new hobby, taking up a new activity. All right, the overall lesson for Cancers in 2026, please. What's the overall lesson for them? They want me to go for one more, so I'm going to. Number 30, Keeper of Sanctuary. And number 44, Keeper of Follow Through. This is a beautiful card in particular. These cards have similar colors, like peachy pinks, kind of like the color of my shirt, and also kind of like the color of this Higher Power card. So that may be one of your favorite colors that you gravitate to, Cancers. Now we'll get your advice. Well, they're just giving me an air of all is well, don't worry. I feel like you are somebody who stresses about things because they're telling me like they're trying to wrap you up in comfort right now, like wrap you up in love and comfort and say, it's okay. It's okay. Like they're trying to comfort you. You've got prosperity. Yeah, that makes sense. Prosperity. You are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and harmony of the people. Everything you have dreamed is taking shape now. Receive the generosity and abundance. Be self-effacing and gracious. So that means be selfless and be gracious in the face of abundance. Like be generous when you can. Practice gratitude when you can. Oh, that's nice to see. They're saying like, don't worry, it's going to be okay. How can Cancers prepare for 2026? How do you want them to prepare? Adorn. Get yourself looking and feeling your best for the new year ahead. Putting things on, like not only clothes, but like jewelry, making yourself kind of feel more confident with the things that you put on your body or your face, or the way that you like color your hair, something like that. That's going to have you feel stronger and more confident as you move through the year. You've also got the eye underneath. So I am inclined to say they want you to be careful with who you divulge your personal information to, okay? And I don't feel like Cancers need to be told that. I feel like we are people who pick and choose our company very carefully. As you move into 2026, think about the things that you wear, the clothes you wear, the colors you wear, the way that you express yourself through your physical identity, and ask yourself if it really aligns with what you feel like speaks to you. Are you wearing the things that make you feel most confident? Can you change things around with maybe your hair? Like I said before, maybe trying out new makeup, trying out new shoes. I don't know, but just trying out new styles to see what best suits you, but ultimately actually what makes you feel the best, what makes you feel confident. Because the masks on here say that adorning yourself with jewelry and beautiful things, it actually gives you a strength. It's a strength of yours, and it makes you feel more confident as you move through the world, because I feel like Cancers, you have your innermost world that is very sensitive and you're very soft on the inside. So it's actually like you need to protect yourself from energy vampires, but also just in general, like from people or situations that drain your energy. All right, let's get into these cards and then we'll pull some tarot cards here. You've got Follow the Leader. So you are learning how to be a leader in the year of 2026. I say that because you've got the 2 card here, the Gentle Gardener. This is the beginning of something. You are planting the seeds and it feels like you are learning. So you are going back to school. You are learning more at a new job. You might have a mentor or somebody who just inspires you, and they're actually encouraging you or helping you to make progress on some kind of front, because 2 to 4, that's a doubling. So it's actually an expansion. So you're moving and you're growing through the year. I am curious to see what you're moving towards. What are these Cancers growing? What is here with the Follow the Leader card for them? Oh, love that. The Fool. Yeah, you're stepping into a new chapter. Definitely. You're taking a leap of faith. 4 of Wands. Oh, might be in a relationship that you're taking a leap of faith. You got the Ace of Cups underneath. So they're just telling me now, came through with that Ace of Cups. Funny. They're saying that this is about you leading a more heart-centered life where you feel like you are the most important, actually. And when you center yourself, you'll see that everything else in your life aligns. So when you center yourself, when you care about yourself, when you stop worrying about other people so much, when you stop worrying about things in the world. I mean, I'm not saying don't watch the news, don't worry about things. I think that's fine. But putting your energy into it is different, right? They're saying that when you really draw your focus and internal care and tending to yourself, encouraging yourself, maintaining yourself, everything else around you is going to fall into place. And you're not going to have to try so hard. So that's a really nice message coming through for your Cancers. 4 of Wands as well. You may see yourself actually beginning a relationship that stands the test of time. You are definitely like attending weddings or maybe getting engaged, attending parties that just feel lovely and good. Interesting message. You may be a couples therapist or somebody who is interested in therapy in general. So you may actually be looking to go into couples therapy. Maybe you want to go to therapy by yourself and talk about your relationships in general. It's just something about relationships and therapy coming through here that I need to touch on. And it's actually a really helpful thing for you. So maybe that is just something that you're trying in the new year. Maybe it's something that you do professionally. Maybe you're learning how to do that. You've also got the Higher Power card. This is such a pretty card with all the pinks and the colors here, the purples. You are trusting in the divine. You're trusting in God, in spirit, in your angels and ancestors, whatever you believe in, whatever your religion. You may be seeing yourself actually becoming more spiritual and getting more in tune with your intuition and spiritual gifts. You could maybe pick up a set of tarot cards. Maybe you're getting into tea leaves or anything, even meditation, even yoga, even like things that you can do on a daily basis through YouTube or anything like that, things that you don't really need formal training for. And you've also got this Y card. This is also a 4 card. So the year for you, it's like a 4 year for you. And 4 in numerology is about building on the foundation that you already have. So you're just building up, you're building yourself up and getting more information. And like I said, learning. This is you being really curious and inquisitive. Curious about spirituality, inquisitive about becoming a leader. And whatever you're taking a leap of faith into, you're going full throttle. They're telling me that it's like a total commitment of yours. So again, going back to school, but also just taking up something like going to the library and reading about something, maybe getting more into writing. Maybe you're starting to write short stories and you'll see them get published in 2026. You know, you never know. It's just something that's really fascinating to you. And I just am told that you're going to totally commit to it. And it's going to make you feel really happy. You've got the milk and honey card. You'll see this elephant is like bathing in the milk and honey. That's healing as well. So, okay, they're telling me that's healing, physical healing, and emotional healing is coming through for you in the year of 2026 because they're touching on the honey as a balm. So maybe you use honey in like salves or something, or maybe you use honey in your hair or in your tea. But they're just telling me that those of you who have been chronically ill, acutely ill, or struggling with anything with your health, this is the year where actually you might learn much more about what's actually going on for you. And you're learning how to manage it, or you're solving it, you're resolving it. Let me see what this is about. Milk and honey, please, here with the health piece. What are you saying about the health of these Cancers? 4 of Wands again. Okay, so definitely you're experiencing good times with your relationships, Cancer. If you are in a romantic relationship, I feel like you are taking the next step or just enjoying this time with your partner. You've got the 9 of Swords. This is about feeling like you're finally coming out of a time of deep stress, deep anxiety, pain, and there's just a comfort surrounding you. You may actually meet somebody who, they're giving me the same cards, the Fool again. You're meeting somebody who opens your world and helps you heal. Yeah, and I just cut the deck so you'll see I put the same cards here. I cut the deck open and it's open to the 2 of Cups. That is the card in the tarot of relationships. This is the card Temperance of healing. I do feel like you are on a healing journey, and it's because of this person you meet. Maybe it's even a doctor, maybe it's a mental health professional, and they just totally change the way that your healing happens, or they speed it up. Let's see what you're getting more of in the year. Integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. I do feel like this corresponds with the Y card. Like you fully committing full throttle to something, and you are integrating it into your life, integrating healing, integrating what you learn at school or what you learn on a daily basis or at work. You're integrating it into your life. I feel like you are getting more into the naturopathic side of things, maybe herbal medicine. You're learning how to tend to your mind and your psychological health. Really, I feel like you're getting really deep into counseling, or you are learning more about the way that you think. The Keeper of Sanctuary is really a cautionary tale saying whatever you tell yourself is what your reality will become. Your mind is your sanctuary. So is your physical body, but your soul, the things that you tell yourself on a daily basis, if you stress yourself out, if you overthink, overwork yourself, overburden yourself, there's just an air of you learning that that's not going to work anymore. And it's actually necessary for you to get in control of your emotions and especially the thoughts that you tell yourself, the thoughts that you have. I see you becoming the master of your own mind. I am also not surprised to see that follow through is what you are learning. You are learning to completely commit yourself to a goal, and especially when it comes to your own well-being, you are here like powering through. It's about a commitment that you have to yourself, that you want for yourself. So yeah, I see you totally like tunnel vision in a good way this year. Like I said before, you've got the prosperity card. So you are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and harmony of the people, Cancer. You've got generosity and abundance coming into your life, financial abundance, spiritual abundance. I feel like you're really getting in line with who you are. There's something here about the spiritual piece with the prosperity. It may be that you feel like you're getting in line with your higher purpose, actually. And you might be learning what your higher purpose is and how you can make money off of it as well. You might be getting gifts in the year of 2026. Like good things just surprise you. I do want to see, where is this prosperity for Cancerians in 2026, please? Well, in your relationships certainly is what just came through. In your relationships, oh, beautiful, 9 of Cups. Yeah, that's that mental and physical well-being. Love to see that. Temperance, the healing piece again. There's watery elements too to both of these cups. It's balance, it's moderation. It's a nice watery feeling of taking care of yourself. Another watery card here. Number 22, the womb. So this is happening because you are finally tending to yourself. You may actually be conceiving a child, conceiving an idea, starting your own business, just doing what makes you happy, traveling. I'm not sure, because Temperance is a card of Sagittarius, and Sagittarians love to travel. So I don't know. I feel like this is just you finally feeling nice and good and confident and held by the universe. And I feel like, you know what? We've been through it. So Cancers, we deserve it. There's the Fool in what you're leaving behind. What are you moving towards and into in 2026? 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, so you actually made a decision in 2025, and it was a leap of faith. Could have been a job, could have been school, could have been moving to a new place. I feel like maybe it wasn't all that it was cracked out to be because you've got the 3 of Swords underneath. Let me see more about this Fool in 2025. What's this Fool about? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there was some decision you made either because of finances, or the decision that you made led to a dip in your finances. Maybe you felt socially like very lonely. You are now going into 2026 as somebody who keeps their cards to themselves. You've got the 7 of Swords. You're really trying to maneuver from a place of logic as you move into the year because you have a new idea. Page of Swords here. The idea, the Page of Cups. That was on the bottom of the deck. That's funny. You're trying to figure out how to get your life in alignment with what best suits you. Like trying to get in touch with your optimism. Yeah, there's the 3 of Swords. There's a Temperance card again. A lot of pain that you've experienced, and I feel like it's very much influencing how you move into 2026 because you're here still in a healing process throughout 2026. You're still taking the cards out of your heart, but you're doing so in a way where you have optimism for what's to come. What are your strengths, Cancers? 4 of Swords. Your strength is your alone time, your solitude, the quiet time that you get to rest your mind, putting up boundaries with people or with situations and saying, actually, this drains me. I'm not going to do it. What else is in their strength? King of Wands. Oh, wow. And at the same time, you're taking a lot of action. I feel like there's a nice balance in the year that you have between like action and going for it and putting your energy, your physical energy into something and then turning around and saying, okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go get the rest that I need. Like there's just a fine balance that you are able to hit. Your challenge, the Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles. There are some difficulties with your home space. I'm not sure if you're in a place where you don't feel comfortable. Cancerians, your home is very important to you. For Cancerians, thank you. The Justice card. Yeah, I almost wonder if you are getting the short end of the stick in some kind of way with your living situation or your work situation. There might be a court issue or a legal issue that you get wrapped up into, maybe at work, because I just was told that there's a lawsuit going on for somebody and it's at work or it's involving your workplace. What else is this about for these Cancerians? This challenge here for them. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords. In 2026, you're probably going to feel like, fuck this job. Fuck this job. Fuck this house. Fuck this place. Because I see you wanting to move into a different situation, like transition away from this. And it's because there's somebody here giving you grief, or this is you kind of like planning. I do get that sense that you are like kind of planning. You're like, okay, how can I work around this? How can I get a new job? How can I make this best for me? Now we'll see your hopes for 2026, Cancerians. Seven of Pentacles. You hope to be able to make progress. Again, with the commitment piece, again, with the hard work piece. You're just hoping to put your head down and get to it. You just want to get to it and reach a goal. Any fears here for Cancerians? Any fears that they have? Okay, there's that Justice card again. There's definitely something that you want to balance out at work. And you could already know it. Like you already have a clue of what this is or what's going on. And I feel like you are already trepidatious about what's to come. I don't know who this is or what this is. How are you guiding Cancerians to act amidst all of this? How do you want them to show up and behave, please? Okay, hold on. Nine of Cups. They want you to be aware that it's about keeping your attention to yourself. Remember what I said at the beginning of the reading, how when you focus on yourself and give yourself the attention, everything else falls in place. They're like, yeah, it's that part. You're going to have a lot of emotional fulfillment in the year. You're going to feel good. You're going to look good. And they want you to focus on that. The Lover's card. The Lover's card. Interesting. Who is this Lover's? What is this Lover's card about? King of Pentacles. Your guides are saying that you are protected in the choices that you make when it comes to either leaving a job, going for a promotion, anything like that. You are protected, but it's important to understand that you need to make the choices that are best for you and best for your own financial interests. I get the sense that you won't leave if you feel loyalty to people at work, but your guides are like, this is about you. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. You have options with your career, and there are other options that can make you happy in the year. They want you to know that. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or dropping a comment, and staying updated on the future readings I put out. I will see you next time for the January readings, so take very good care and enjoy your new year.